All right, I know you've been thinking about getting one at some stage, the Apple Airtag. Here it is. We've got a few of them here. We've got dog collars, keychain, a few more tags to unbox and open. We're going to give them a rundown. Stay tuned. Okay, so what is an Apple Airtag, you ask? Okay, it's a simple tracking device that uses Bluetooth to communicate to your Apple device. So when you get this, you sync it with your iPhone and it becomes yours through your Apple profile. Then when this item is away from your phone, it will piggyback any Bluetooth signal it sees on the iPhone network and relay its position securely back to your profile. So you can see its locations updated and you can see how long ago a location was updated. But it's not designed to put in something and track someone. So the feature would be that if I put this in a backpack and that person started walking and my phone didn't go with it, but that person had a phone, quite quickly that person's phone would get a notification from this item to say it's in the backpack and it doesn't belong to that person, and that they would get a notification on their phone that they can select and find. Now that's through the Apple network. So if you've got a different brand phone, it's probably not going to help you. Now I don't know how accurate this system is and whether or not it's always been developed, but that's the basic premise. So if you want to use this as a security device, it might be a bit harder. We'll run through that a bit later. We've also got a few things that you shouldn't do with these, and we'll run through those just a bit further on. Now, when ordering these from Apple, you can actually get them apparently engraved yourself, emojis, customize them a bit. So if you're going to order them, go direct with Apple and not maybe a third-party reseller, because I don't know if you'll get that option. Okay, so you've got your hands on one, you've decided you've got to pair it up. Quite easy, like any Apple product. You pull it out the box, as you saw before, there it is. Has a little plastic sleeve wrapped around it. You just undo it, pull it, engages the battery. Battery's now live. Go to your iPhone, bring it up close, pops up with an icon, bang, 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 paired up. Super simple, as you'd expect from Apple. This stuff's just, it's made to be simple and easy. Okay, so you have decided to maybe get one, bit of peace of mind. You're going to put it in your caravan to track it, just in case it does get stolen. My kind of thoughts are, put it in the very back of the van, so when the criminals are in the front towing it, it's got to be a maximum distance between their phone and the device. So that might help you, because once the vehicle stops moving and they leave it or other people come around and go around it, it's not going to start sending an alert out. It's just going to sit there and tell you its location, because it's not traveling with somebody. So once it gets to its destination, it's probably going to be all right. So maybe you hit it right at the back, furthest away from the car. That might help. Now for the $50, I think they are, and you buy packs of 4, packs of 6, even cheaper per item, why not? I mean, it's probably could be a good option, but I think you also probably, if you're really worried about that kind of stuff, go and get yourself a proper cell phone, 4G, 3G tracker, buy it outright, put a SIM card in it, and you can monitor your vehicle real time through a cellular network. And yeah, it's not going to be just let other items know where it is. It's going to be a good way to track your vehicle for recovery. So you're probably asking, what can we track with this? Pretty much anything. I think it'd be a really good idea to track a dog or some keys, or maybe a child, lose your child, you can probably find them. Toys, push bikes, parcels. I think it'd be a good idea if you're an online seller and you're going to sell an item, you just drop one of these in as part of the deal. And you can track it and make sure it gets to the client, because God knows how much mail goes missing. One of these little bad boys will probably help you a lot. What else can we track? Vehicles, caravans, but it's not an anti-theft device. It's not used to put on something and then track its movements and follow it around. It does have a feature that if it notices this item is moving with somebody else's phone and not your own, this item will send an alert to that phone and tell you that this is in proximity to you. Start sending out some alerts, some beeps. Actually on your phone, it gives you an icon you can push and actually find it and locate this, because it's not about tracking people and items that don't belong to you. So in the case where you put it into your caravan or your vehicle and hope that you can recover the vehicle, if the criminals have an iPhone, then they're going to get that notification, got to be able to go in, disable it, throw it out the window, put it in the mail and mail it overseas, so you think your caravan's gone overseas. I don't know. I'll tell you what not to do with this. If you're going to use this as a device to track an item, it's all well and good to go and buy a key ring, put it on your keys. That's what good. But don't go out and buy more of these items to hang them off your expensive items like your computer or your bike, or hide these things out of plain sight. Put it in the bag, put it in somewhere you can't see it. I know you can get third-party items that's like a sticky back, bit of flat rubber, this goes in it, and it allows you to stick it onto an item. So maybe under a bike, so it's hidden, or under a vehicle or a piece of equipment. So it's not just hanging there, because I think if you were going to steal someone's computer and that was sitting there, you just take it off, throw it away. Quite easy. The other thing not to do with this is leave these around children. They are very, very easy to open up. You just have to push the silver and turn and pop, open it. You know, these batteries in there. Kids have a tendency to eat these batteries, and it does not end well. So, would not let your kids play with these if they're an age where they're going to swallow things. Plus, this item here could be a choking hazard for anyone if they try and swallow it, but the battery is my main concern. I wouldn't be putting this in a child's stuffed toy, and I wouldn't be letting him play around with it, especially laying around the house. That, if you lose that battery and it's in your child, yeah, straight to the emergency department. That would kill them. What's some other good items? Well, the dog collar one's a good one. I like this dog collar. You just pop it in, put it around their collar. Water resistant. These things are water resistant. The actual, they can do about an hour apparently under a meter of water. So on a dog, that's pretty good. You can just, yeah, you add chuck your animals. We're going to do a few more trials on this. We're going to put it in a vehicle. We're going to leave it. We're going to see if we get alerts, or people get alerts that it's there. We're not sure. And see how often we get updates. And we've got a couple other more things. So we're probably going to make this a 3-part video. And yeah, check out for the other part 2 and part 3 coming soon. As always, guys, hit that subscribe button. It really helps us, and the like buttons. And check out our other videos and leave comments, questions. If you've got any, put them down below. Love to hear from them.